Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines of the day: the case against a Richmond daycare back in court. We've got updates on that, plus a former Garrard County deputy in custody, and traffic impacts due to EKU graduation. We've got Sam in the Weather Center with the very latest forecast, and your sports report is coming up with Michael Watkins today, live at 5. But first, and our big story of the day: on Wednesday, six of the suspects accused in the connection to the Richmond childcare abuse investigation appeared back in court. Reportedly, Brooklyn Houck, Jessica Houck, Theodric Hersey, Elizabeth Thomas, Amaris Hamilton, and Christian Greer were present in the courtroom with their attorneys for a preliminary hearing that focused on claims of alleged child abuse that occurred at A Step Ahead and the Kids Club childcare facilities. The facilities were believed to be owned by Jessica and Theodric. However, it was reportedly argued that neither person is. Jessica's sister, Brooklyn, did serve in an administrative role. All three are being accused of being aware of the abuse and failing to respond. Elizabeth is currently the only one still behind bars. She previously admitted to losing her temper with the children and is further accused of throwing and grabbing them. In court, the defense reportedly argued that the blame for the negligence shouldn't fall onto the accused unless it could be more clearly established when and how the abuse occurred. In response, the prosecution stated that the accused were aware of multiple instances of abuse and made no effort to stop them. Judge Mary Phelps reportedly stated that in many cases of child abuse, timing is not always exact and people are slow in reporting the abuse. She went on to say that the testimonies given made it clear that Jessica, Theodric, and Brooklyn were aware of that abuse. It was reportedly decided that this case will go before a grand jury. The trial date has not yet been set at this time, and of course, we'll bring you more updates as this story continues to develop. Well, a Garrard County Sheriff's Office arrested a former deputy on Wednesday afternoon after investigations discovered an alleged relationship he had with a juvenile. Reportedly, officers received multiple reports earlier this year saying that 47-year-old William Moore had gotten involved with an underage girl. Police spoke with the victim at her school, who informed them she'd been having sexually explicit conversations with Moore over text. Investigators reportedly noted that the messages were very sexual and descriptive. Additionally, Moore allegedly described to her the sexual acts he wanted to do with her and called the minor sexually suggestive pet names. Reportedly, Moore's arrest warrant stated that text messages were too graphic to be included in the complaint. Moore was arrested in his home in Paint Lick May 14th on the charge of procuring or promoting the use of a minor by electronic means and taken to the Jessamine County Detention Center. Of course, we'll bring you updates as this story develops. Well, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is advising motorists in Richmond and Madison County of planned traffic changes due to EKU's commencement and graduation ceremonies being held at Alumni Coliseum. Local law enforcement will be managing traffic at the intersection of the Eastern Bypass and Veterans Boulevard. Traffic light adjustments will also be in place at the intersection of Lancaster Avenue at the Eastern Bypass and Roy Sue Kidd Way at the Eastern Bypass. Notably, the eastbound turn lane from the Eastern Bypass onto northbound Roy and Sue Kidd Way will be closed. While one ceremony is scheduled for today, Thursday, with traffic control that began around 4 o'clock this afternoon, the heaviest traffic congestion is anticipated throughout the day tomorrow due to 3 separate commencement ceremonies. On Friday, traffic control for the first ceremony will begin at 7 a.m. with departure traffic expected between 10:30 and 11:30. Traffic control will continue for the second ceremony with departure traffic again expected between 2:30 and 3:30. Traffic control for the third ceremony with departure traffic expected between 5:30 and 6:30. Motorists should expect significant east and westbound traffic congestion along the Eastern Bypass and connecting side roads throughout the day on Friday. Please plan accordingly and allow extra time travel if you need to be in the vicinity of EKU campus pretty much any time tomorrow. Well, the Laurel County Sheriff's Office arrested a London man on Tuesday night on charges of drug trafficking. According to officials, officers attempted to pull over a vehicle being driven by 26-year-old Cody Eugene Deaton in a business parking lot in Keavy Road. Reportedly, Deaton fled police driving recklessly through business parking lots, reaching speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. During the chase, Deaton allegedly tossed 2 bags of crystal methamphetamine from the car. Officials say the police were eventually able to box Deaton's car in and end the pursuit. He then reportedly resisted arrest before being taken into custody. Deaton was charged with trafficking in a controlled substance, first degree, first offense, first degree wanton endangerment, resisting arrest, first degree fleeing police, speeding more than 26 miles over the limit, and reckless driving. He was taken to the Laurel County Correctional Center. The newly renovated Fishing Creek Bridge in Pulaski County reopened to the traffic today. Governor Beshear, his senior advisor, Rocky Adkins, highlighted the $8.6 million project's importance for Nancy, Somerset, and surrounding communities, noting its service since the 1950s and extended lifespan. Kentucky Secretary Jim Gray emphasized the bridge's role in connecting people to opportunities. The project included a new deck rail and structural components for the bridge, which carries Kentucky 80 over 5,200 motorists over the Lake Cumberland tributary. The bridge was closed for 6 months to expedite repairs. While now open, it remains a construction zone for finishing touches. Motorists are asked to stay alert and drive distraction-free. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We've got Sam in the Weather Center. Looks like rain moving in for the weekend. All those details coming up next.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow. When it comes to having someone work on our homes, you need someone you can trust. Someone who will get the job done the right way and be with you throughout the entire process. At Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, they will meet with you and explain what needs to be done. They won't take advantage of you during your time of need and offer free roof inspections, water damage cleanup, water remediation and restoration, plus more services. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Online at KentuckyRoofWorks.com and on Facebook. There when you need us.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Pretty nice day. Pretty hot out there today. We've got Sam in the Weather Center. Going to take a look at that forecast.
Thank you, Grelyn, and welcome everybody. We have some active weather heading this way on our Friday, really starting overnight tonight. There's a few storms up to the north. We'll have two main rounds here to contend with Friday, both one in the morning and then again in the late afternoon, evening hours. Now, it's the second one that has the greater severe threat attached to it, and that's where we could have all things, wind, hail, maybe even a few tornadoes as we head through the afternoon and evening. So be aware of that. Have that storm plan ready. Pleasant, then turning pleasant, at least Saturday and Sunday. As we look at the surface, we've got a warm front tomorrow morning, and that's well to our north, a cold front incoming. It's out ahead of that cold front. So we're in the warm sector throughout the course of the day tomorrow, and that's where we'll see those storms. So tonight into tomorrow morning, round number one, we have a marginal threat, isolated severe storm possible. Here's how the categories break down by the Storm Prediction Center. Getting the slight risk, that's scattered severe activity possible. Enhanced, even a greater chance, numerous severe storms possible. Moderate is widespread severe storms are likely. And so we look across the state, just to our west, we have a moderate a likely risk of numerous severe storms and numerous severe storms possible in the enhanced risk. And that covers us here across the entire rest of the state. So again, and get off to the west, Danville, just to the west of there, you have a moderate risk. Then breaking it down, we have a 10% chance. That's a pretty high likelihood of significant or violent tornadoes, EF2 or greater. And then a 5% outside of that. We also have hatched area with a moderate risk of damaging wind. So winds could be in excess of 70 miles per hour straight line winds. Expecting basically a line of storms coming through, and we could see over 2 inches of rain tomorrow. It should wrap up by Saturday morning, clearing, and then another round of some shower activity Sunday night and into Monday, more isolated and spotty, as temperatures will be slightly cooler. Most of the days will be dry though.
Thanks, Sam. That's a lot of rain in that forecast. You can check that out anytime up at our website, WBONTV.com. It is also available on our Facebook page. Well, a joint drug investigation in Knox County has resulted in the arrests of George and Ashley Jesse. The operation involving Corbin Police, the ATF, Kentucky State Police, DEA and Laurel County Sheriff's Department and the DEA led to the seizure of over 12 ounces of methamphetamine, marijuana, and a significant amount of cash and various items of drug paraphernalia. During the execution of the investigation, authorities discovered 2 children living in what they described as deplorable conditions inside the residence. As a result, both George and Ashley Jesse have been charged with first-degree trafficking in a controlled substance, 2 counts of first-degree criminal abuse of a child 12 or under, 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a minor, and drug paraphernalia. In addition to these charges, George Jesse was also charged with operating on a suspended license, and Ashley Jesse was charged with tampering with physical evidence. Ashley Jesse was also served with an outstanding bench warrant from Laurel County District Court for neglect of action. Both individuals are currently being held in the Knox County Detention Center. The DEA is now reviewing the case for potential federal prosecution, indicating the seriousness of the alleged offenses. The names of 2 men killed in a 2-vehicle crash in Perry County Wednesday morning have now been released. The Perry County coroner has confirmed 79-year-old Jay Garland Combs of Perry County and 20-year-old Zachary Hall of Knott County both died at that scene of the crash. As we reported yesterday, the Perry County Sheriff's Office is investigating the collision, which occurred at around 8 a.m. near the M&N Furniture Store and the Willys BP on Kentucky 15 North. The crash involved 2 vehicles, one with a single occupant and the other with 3 people inside. Both Mr. Combs, who was alone in his vehicle, and Mr. Hall, who was in the other car, were pronounced dead at the scene. One other person was airlifted to a medical facility for treatment, while the third injured individual was transported to a local hospital by EMS. Kentucky 15 was closed for several hours on Wednesday to allow for cleanup and investigation. The Perry County Sheriff's Office continues to investigate the cause of that crash. With that, we're going to take another break. Lots going on in the sports world. We've got Michael Watkins coming up with the very latest. That's next, live at 5.
At Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky, we believe in treating our customers like family. As a family-owned dealership for 60 years, we offer top-notch customer service and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. From sales to service, we're here to meet all of your automotive needs. Come on in and see our new and quality pre-owned vehicles, or check us out at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Hey y'all, it's Josh.
And Greg from Hicks & Funson, Kentucky Lawyers. Happy anniversary, Josh. Can you believe we've been fighting for and helping injured Kentuckians get justice and fair compensation for more than 7 years?
Yes, I can. And I hope y'all continue to trust us for the next 7 years. So if you or a family member have been injured or killed in a car wreck, a fall, or due to medical malpractice or nursing home neglect, call 859-777-7000 or visit honestfearless.com.
Kentucky, get your case done with Hicks & Funson.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 News Team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings. And log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Well, a trio of EKU softball players were honored for the terrific season that helped the team make it all the way to the ASUN Conference Championship game. With a look at that and some big news for a group of EKU football players as well, we're going to check in with Michael in today's Sports Report.
Welcome back in, everyone, to the WBON TV Sports Report. I'm Michael Watkins, and while the EKU softball team's season ended in disappointment this past weekend, there is still a lot to be excited about as the Atlantic Sun Conference announced their all-conference honors yesterday morning, and 3 colonels made the cut. Maddie Rutan, Kennedy Drafton, and Jada McLeod were named to various All-ASUN teams following the squad's appearance in the conference championship game, receiving their recognition for a spectacular season under Coach Jane Worthington. Rutan picked up 2 teams of recognition, being named first-team All-ASUN pitcher and second-team All-ASUN infielder. As a sophomore, she led the team and finished top 5 in the A-Sun in most categories, both in the batter's box and in the circle. In pitching, Rutan racked up 227 strikeouts in 176 innings of work, tied for the 11th most in the NCAA. She finished with a record of 18-10 alongside 2 saves in 33 total outings, allowing an ERA of 2.27 and an opponent batting average of just 192. Batting, Rutan totaled a batting average of 413, a slugging percentage of 790, and an on-base percentage of 559. The sophomore tallied 61 RBIs, tying the single-season program record with 13 home runs on 59 hits. Rutan also broke the program's single-game records for RBIs with 9 in one game back on February 14th on Valentine's Day versus Bryant, as well as the single-game record for home runs, recording 3 of those against Morehead State back in early April. She finished the season with a .986 fielding percentage with 25 appearances at first base. Drafton earned first-team All-A-Sun honors in the infield following up from her all-freshman season selection from last year. She made 53 starts at second base for the Colonels, finishing with a fielding percentage of .957 and turning 7 double plays over the course of the season. Offensively, Drafton posted an impressive .356 average with a .610 slugging percentage and a .489 on-base percentage, racking up 45 RBIs on 52 hits, including 9 home runs and 10 doubles. She also led the A-Sun in runs at 52. McLeod earned 2 All-Conference honors as well, being named both third-team All-A-Sun and All-Freshman in the infield. The Alabama native made 43 starts and 47 total appearances on the season, putting up a .304 average alongside a .513 slugging percentage and a .445 on-base percentage. She totaled up 27 RBIs on 35 hits, helped by 7 doubles and a triple and 5 home runs, including an inside-the-park home run that took place during the A-Sun championship game. The Colonels have a bright future ahead, and the honors are the second year of recognition for both Rutan and Drafton. Rutan was named first-team All-A-Sun and All-Freshman during the 2024 campaign, while Drafton also earned All-Freshman honors. For McLeod, it was the first of her career. 5 members of the EKU football team were selected to the 2025 Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame's Collegiate All-Commonwealth team, as announced by the organization earlier this week. Jeremiah Bailey, Marcus Cowwise Jr., Gabe Fletcher, Vito Tisdale, and Jaheim Ward were the 5 Colonels chosen. A ceremony recognizing the 2025 Collegiate All-Commonwealth team will be held on Friday, June 27th in Frankfort. The players will also be honored during the Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame's Purple Jacket Dinner Party and induction ceremony that evening at 6 p.m. at the Hilton Hotel in Lexington. Founded in 2003, the Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame is dedicated to recognizing players, coaches, officials, media figures, and executives with ties to Kentucky who have impacted professional football. With 112 inductees to date and 5 more joining this year, the Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame continues to honor NFL legends and pioneering figures who exemplify dedication, skill, and passion. The Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame has a clear mission, and that is celebrating Kentucky's football legends to support Kentucky's children and young people. Over the years, the Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame has raised over $1 million for youth and children's charities, with the Foster Care Council of Kentucky as its current beneficiary. Some great things there happening with EKU sports. Don't forget, high school sports will have district tournament action coming up for you at the beginning of next week. But don't forget to be right here back with us tomorrow as part of the WBON TV Sports Report. I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
When it comes to auto service, two things are important: experience and hometown service. Hall & Sons Auto Care is starting their 20th year in business in Richmond. That's 20 years locally owned and operated. Hall & Sons Auto Care can take care of you from preventative maintenance to major engine repair. Hall & Sons Auto Care is also carrying BW towing products as well as rough country suspension and lift kits. Give us a chance to be your auto repair shop. Visit us at 209 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
I love this card.
Thanks. Go Colonels. Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
Richmond's very own TV station signal is now stronger than ever. If you're enjoying free over-the-air TV, rescan your TV now for all the channels WBON TV offers, including Channel 9.1 with the AMG network featuring great programming like Forensic Files, Cheaters, plus live local sports and our daily Live at 5 local newscast. Channel 9.2 with the Buzzer network. Enjoy your favorite game shows of yesteryear. Channel 9.3 is the Heartland network with classic country and southern gospel music, The Crook and Chase Show, classic movies, Jimmy Houston Outdoors, and much more rural living programs. And Channel 9.4, that's Retro TV, featuring classic TV shows and movies you love and remember. For more information on over-the-air TV, visit our website, WBONTV.com, and click the Over-the-Air tab. Drop us a line today and let us know where and what you're watching. Email us at info@WBONTV.com.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today at Live at 5. Don't forget, looks like we could have some severe weather moving into the area. Make sure you are staying weather aware. You can do that right here on WBON TV and also with our sister station, 100.7 The Coyote. Have a wonderful afternoon. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow right back here, Live at 5.